Hello and welcome to day 11. This is the beginning of phase 2, and I hope you did something to commemorate yesterday's ending of phase 1. The awareness is really a big deal, and you will continue throughout all of the phases to keep working on that awareness. In phase 2, the focus is more on your emotions, but you should still continue trying to become more aware of your thoughts. So keep journaling about those thoughts that you have, and maybe by now some of you have actually noticed and been aware of your thoughts in real time and given yourself that pause so you can decide what you actually want to do next. What is the result you're looking for from a situation or an event, and make the decision to respond to what's happening in a way that brings that outcome. For me, I'm always looking for the peace. And so I always think, how can I bring peace to this situation, whatever it is? And most of the time I don't do anything. I walk away from it or ignore it or drive past it or, let it roll off of me, because keeping the peace to me is the most valuable thing, staying in the state of peace and calm. So the quotation for day 11 is, the more you look for positive aspects of your current life, the more positive aspects will step forward to reveal themselves to you. And again, that talks a little bit about energy and setting energy and then having it flow for you. You flow within that energy. So when you set your intentions, you're setting up energy for yourself to flow through. And this thinking of the good things, the positive aspects of your life, set yourself in the energy of those things that make you feel good and happy. And then you, like a magnet, will attract more of those things. If you're always thinking about how unfortunate you are and playing the pity party, you will actually attract more of those things that creates that feeling for you. So be aware of that. I did all these quotes to show you this is not a new concept I'm going into. I just thought that I would use my teaching skills to break it down into steps that would be easy for people to follow, so that if they wanted more control over their life and having more peace and serenity within their life, especially now with things becoming more chaotic within the world, I have a hair, then there it is. It's easy. It's going to be easy peasy. And I do hope to one day have a children's book or children's program, because I do think we should start teaching the younger generations how to live like this, and maybe eventually that wave will infiltrate the whole humanity and we can become a happier planet. So I know that's a big aspiration, but why not think big? So let me start going over the daily activities for this phase, because I'll probably spend 2 days on this, and then on the third day I'll step in and start talking more about frequency and energy and how it relates to your emotions and how you control it. So keep reading, keep listening to the audio. Phase 2 isn't as long as phase 1, so that should free up more time for you and also give you more time to do the writing exercise, which is the whole chapter of serenity. So it will take a little bit more time to do, but again, you're strengthening your ability to focus, and that's why it's important to have uninterrupted time to do it. Pick a quiet time where you're not going to have people walking in on you and interrupting you, because the longer you can focus on a thing, the longer you can focus on yourself. And when you can focus on yourself all the time, it's almost like the player controls on a game. You become the controller of your own life. And that's what we're trying to get at. So the daily activities, you're going to read phase 2 every day or listen to the audio. You're going to continue using the blank daily journal page. And I left it blank and unlabeled on purpose. And I put lots of sections on purpose, because you can start using it for your daily to-do list or things you want to remember to do that day. And that doing that will bring you back to what you're doing in the book and keep that closer in your awareness. So that's why I did it like that. I left lots of room and space, and I didn't pre-label anything because I want it to be yours and I want it to be your way. And if I label it, I'm going to label it my way, and you don't have to do it my way. I might not have the way that it's going to work for you. So you should find your own way of completing and accomplishing the daily activities and writing in the daily journal. Make it fun, get colored pen. I do colored pens. I mean, people do highlighters. Like, you could get stickers. Like, whatever makes it fun for you, do that, because we want it to be a pleasant experience. We want to be in the energy of pleasantness and not frustration or boredom or I just need to get it done. That's it. Then we're really not going to learn anything from it then. So you're going to continue setting those 2 intentions a day. The first one is the big one and probably still the same as it was in phase 1, which is fine. Not a big deal. The second one, you can start being more creative with what you're setting your intention for the day to be. Could be small, could be big, doesn't have to. It should be doable because you want to be able to accomplish it. And if you find you're able to accomplish 1 daily intention, start doing 2. Start doing 2 for the day, because these intentions really do set the energy for you to follow. So why not start doing that for more parts of your day? Just a thought. And then you started a happy list in phase 1. I want you to bring that on over into this phase. There's going to be extra room at the end of each writing exercise. I left extra lined page at least for people to use for other kinds of journaling, and one of them could be like, for day 11 you could add your happy list there and keep adding to it as you think of things that make you happy. The self-discovery won't just happen on one event, one sit down, and I'm going to see what I am and what makes me happy. It's going to evolve, and it's going to grow, and it's going to include more things and different categories. So let's keep that list going, because this is a list we'll draw on when we learn about the pause and how to deal with the pause and how to change our thoughts so we change our energy. So having that happy list is going to be a tool for you. So you continue doing that. You're going to continue checking in with yourself, only now there's extra questions. So you're still going to ask yourself what you're thinking about, but also, what are your emotions right now? So in that moment of what you're thinking about, what are your emotions about it? Or what are your emotions just in general? If you're driving, what are your emotions? If you're at work, if you're at home, whatever it is, what are you doing physically? And what are you feeling in that moment? Are you having any feelings? Are you neutral? Are you not having any feelings? I mean, that's something to notice, right? So set the 2 alarms again. If that feels easy and you want to stretch a little bit, go ahead and add one. And see if you can accomplish 3 different times during the day where you're actively aware of what you're doing in that moment. Because the more times you do this, the easier it's going to become a routine for you to just naturally do and be all the time. But right now we're just starting with little steps to get it into your day-to-day life. And then later, like it's been years now, I'm just aware of my life. I'm always aware. If something pops up, like today I was frustrated because my sourdough didn't turn out right. My sourdough bread. I've been trying to do sourdough bread, and I'm like, oh, the starter's really good now. And yesterday, I did a loaf a couple days ago, and it was just like almost there. It was almost perfect. And I'm like, I want to do another one right away, because it was so exciting to get one that was almost like good. It's just not rising right. I don't know why. And today's loaf was worse than the one I did on Monday, and I'm not happy about that. I'm disappointed. But I just mentioned the word perfect, and we shouldn't be going for perfection. We aren't perfect. We're human. We make mistakes, and this is a new process for me. Doing the sourdough is a new process, and I'm learning. And so I'm taking notes, and what did I do this time that was different, and next time I'll do something else different, and I'll keep trying things until I get it right. And The disappointment was something I just needed to get through. I said, is that a reason to quit? No, I still want to make sourdough bread. I want to be able to do it. I want to be, now it's that it feels like a hard thing. I want to even try harder to finish it because I want to be able to say I did it. I learned it. It doesn't matter how long it takes me to learn it. There's time. Time's going to keep going. So that was a good learning experience for me, or like a little wake-up call to notice, like, wow, I'm feeling so down about that. Why am I feeling so down? Well, because I was expecting it to be better today, and it wasn't. So my expectation didn't get accomplished, and I felt disappointed about that. And that's okay. That's life. But then I rolled with it. I almost didn't do any recordings today because of it, and I said, no, you did want to record today. You want to finish. So I'm proud of myself for doing it. Continuing on and doing the recording for phase 2. Tomorrow I'll go through the mirror exercise. The writing exercise is self-explanatory, and you're going to keep doing it. You're just doing the whole chapter. You're learning how to focus for a long period of time because that will translate into stronger thinking. So just keep doing it. If you did last week your left hand and you don't want to do your left hand anymore, do whatever. But just do it like that. And then I'm going to cut it off now because it's a long video and I'm sorry. And I'll see you tomorrow.